But the advantage you have as a salesperson is empathy. The internet is not empathetic. The internet can't take a client out for a drink and say, listen, I know this process is stressful, but let's talk about it. I just want you to know I hear you and I've got your back. Don't forget to put yourself in your client's shoes from time to time. Number 3, you've set unrealistic expectations. I once got fired from a deal in the Hamptons because I was completely wrong about my availability to be physically present on a property. That was my fault for setting unrealistic expectations, and I've never made that mistake again. I'm also careful about setting realistic expectations about pricing. It's so easy to say yes to people, but it causes major problems later. I've gotten comfortable with the idea of having uncomfortable conversations. I won't agree with a client that his apartment should be priced at $12 million when I think it's more like $8 million just to get a job. If I did that, I wouldn't sell the apartment and the client would be angry, and I promise you, he would not remember that the $12 million price tag was his idea. That scenario would end with me getting fired so he could hire a more realistic and more honest broker. Make it your policy to be upfront and honest about everything. That includes potential challenges you and your customer could encounter along the way. Number 4, you don't know your shit. When I was new to selling real estate, I had no confidence and zero experience. That's true, but I knew my shit. I couldn't lean on confidence and experience to get me through a showing or a sale, so I memorized absolutely everything I needed to know about my product. I could rattle off square footages, the year an apartment building was built, what the countertop was made of, the brand of the kitchen appliances, if dogs were allowed, how far the apartment was from the subway, the doorman's name, and how many minutes it would take to walk to get a cup of coffee. Once again, remember why a client is buying from you and, cough, not the internet. It's because you are a source of knowledge. You can't be in the middle of selling an engagement ring to someone when you realize, oh, sorry, you wanted platinum? Damn, this only comes in gold, my bad. Will your fiancé love gold? Know what you are talking about. Show your value as a salesperson, and it's easy. Just do the work. Memorize the info. Ready, set, go. Number 5, your approach is stale. Complacency is the real death of a salesman. Take a very long, hard look at yourself. Are you mindlessly and robotically going through the same pitch? Are you connecting with every single customer who walks in with the same tired line about how the cold weather sucks? Are you not feeling excited about going to work and potentially selling a ton of stuff? If any of that sounds familiar, you might need to shake up your approach. I understand what this feels like. Not too long ago, I felt like Bill Murray in the movie Groundhog Day. My life felt like it was the same every day. Wake up, exercise, go to an apartment, meeting, phone call, another apartment, and I felt stuck. Amelia came up with the perfect solution for my problem, and it turned out to be simple and, bonus, fun. When a big listing came in, I decided to swap it with another team member for a smaller listing. It forced me into a situation where I faced different challenges and was exercising a different skill set. I ended up having a great time, and it was just what I needed to get excited about sales again. If you're feeling stuck, consider working with a different kind of ball for a while. This will help you shake up your approach. You'll be surprised by the difference this can make. Number 6, you're overly focused on the money. The day my credit card was declined at the grocery store was the worst. If someone had said to me, Ryan, the reason you aren't selling anything is because you're too focused on the money, I would have punched them. This is the last advice anyone with money problems wants to hear, especially from someone who has money. I do know that if you're going into a sale with nothing else but money on your mind, it can impact the deal.